Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case, Elite Mode, Case 3, in Line of Fire. Let's unlock Chapter 3 and... well, actually I forgot what happened. Katrina, we have a situation. Oh yeah, somebody broke into Commissioner's home. One of your suspects has broken into the Commissioner's home. A certain Billy Thompson. He's causing a ruckus. Oh, why would you? Cripes, what is gathering to Mr. Thompson? You must go to Commissioner Boyce's house to find out what all this commotion is about. Alright. Adelia Baldwin, make yourself known this instant. Mr. Thompson, this is private property. You must calm down at once. I will do no such thing. Adelia owes me money, and I want it now. What money, Mr. Thompson? What are you rambling on about? Money that I earned with hard work, that is being spent on frivolities by an entitled child. You drove all this way to threaten a young woman to give you money? The Commissioner's daughter, no less? Mr. Thompson, you will sit and wait until we have a word with you. Meanwhile, Inspector Katrina and I will search the house for Miss Baldwin. My. Given how you were shouting, I thought at first it was like Romeo and Juliet. Think. Alright, but let's talk to him. Mr. Thompson, could you kindly tell us what all that commotion was about? What is all this talk of money? Otis owed me money. Money that I worked hard to earn. Money that he spent on that spoiled girlfriend of his. Otis was addicted to playing craps, you see. At first he seemed harmless enough. I would even play with him as well. But Otis was losing frequently and often found himself owing a good bit of money to the wrong kind of people. So you would loan him the money to pay off his gambling debts? Indeed, I even took a hit in the job for him too. Can't go a day without taking cocaine toothpaste drops for the pain. And Otis took whatever he'd make from the money I loaned him to spend on his fiancée Adelia. And so you believe you were entitled to your just due? I'm not a greedy man. When Otis lost his job as a dockhand, I helped him get back on his feet. I loaned him money and got him the job on the fire brigade. I never asked to be recompensed, but he kept taking even more money from me. We understand your frustration, but Otis' death has gone with him. I advise you to stay away from the Commissioner's house. Oh my, ooh, you're very suspicious. So, buddy, one day you're a hero, and the second day you owe money to some people. What has gotten into you? Katrina, that cigarette was recently smoked. It's a stretch, but if we take a sample of those wet spots on it, we might find out whose it is. As for this envelope, Otis's name is on it. Unfortunately, the rest of the message is faded. Think you can recover it? Alright. Alright, let's collect something from the cigarette. I got it. Katrina, if you run that sample you took from the cigarette under the microscope, I'm certain we'll determine who smoked it. Alright. Okay, now the envelope. Dash my wig. Katrina, the envelope addressed to Otis reads, "Leave now and I won't have to harm you." That's quite a message. And inside the envelope there is a postal money order for 50 Concordian shillings made out to Otis' kid. It would seem as if someone were trying to bribe Mr. Kid into leaving town. But why? Indeed, Katrina, we must identify who purchased this postal order. Let us go see Evie without delay. Okay. Alright, let's analyze the sample. Flowers. Oh, a perfume. Brilliant work, Katrina. The wet spots on the cigarette covered an expensive French perfume. Why would Commissioner Baldwin spray his cigarettes with perfume? Maybe not him, but his daughter. Oh, you're absolutely correct. Adalia does love everything French. These cigarettes must be hers. Katrina, young ladies don't usually indulge in smoking. Let us find Miss Baldwin and inquire about her rather unconventional lifestyle. Alright. Miss Baldwin, we found your cigarette, the one you sprayed with French perfume. Smoking is an unusual activity for a lady. I'm not a regular lady. I smoke, drink, and even take my father's automobile for joyrides when he's not paying attention. What about your fiancé, Mr. Kidd? Was that true love, or another rebellious action of unbridled youth? Of course it was a rebellion. In case you hadn't noticed, my fiancé was a delinquent. I even saw him out gallivanting about with Madame Zhang and her ladies in her fancy automobile. But I didn't care. Otis was going to take me away from this awful town, and that was all that mattered. I can understand a woman's need to spread her wings, but until Otis' motor is sold, you'll be going nowhere. Wait, first you didn't want to... First you were... In other words, this is another glitch, you didn't go black. Who issued this postal order? Katarina, did you know the word shilling dates back to Old Norse where it meant the term division? No, I don't know. I did not, but I do like to learn something new. And I suppose I'll be learning about the postal money order we found addressed to our victim. I cross-referenced all the recent postal transactions with their archived receipts. I'm not doing well. Receipts, and I found a match. It would appear as if the money order addressed to your victim was purchased by Concordia's own Commissioner Baldwin. Oh! So the threat on the envelope must have been written by Commissioner Baldwin too. Which also means Commissioner Baldwin was trying to coerce Mr. Kidd into leaving his daughter and leaving town. Clearly, Commissioner Baldwin was not as fond of our victim as he led us to believe, Katarina. The chief told us to tread carefully with the commissioner, but we must question him. I guess I didn't start well. I only just arrived home from faculty, so I'm a bit tired. Commissioner Baldwin, we found a message and postal order you left for Mr. Kidd. Needless to say, you were not very fond of him. That man was a crook, pretend to be a hero all while running an illegal gambling ring. Don't get me wrong, I partake in the occasional dice game myself, but only in good jest amongst friends. But that man was a low life. He might have pulled the wool over Adelius's eyes, but he wouldn't fool me. With all the respect, Commissioner, paying him off does not reflect well on you. Please swear, Katerina, I'd do anything to protect my daughter. Very well, Commissioner. Thank you for your time. So that's how you earn the money to purchase the first-class ticket to Paris. Katerina, you've done a splendid job uncovering clues in our murder investigation of Otis' kid. But we're still one step away from apprehending our killer. What do you believe should be our next move? You're right. I heard that many of the salvage items from the burned evidence room were taken to the firehouse for safekeeping. We should go there this instant. Alright. So the gambling is the main motive. So which one of our suspects would be driven to murder that has something to do with the gambling? Maybe Otis owed money to somebody. Enough to drive them to kill. Katerina, this cocaine dropped in must belong to our killer. The tin is empty, but there's still some powder residue left. Let's get a sample of it. This box must be the police station's fire alarm. A thorough search of it is in order. Alright, let's collect the thing from the cocaine. Well, we're gonna collect cocaine. Katerina, Viola should be able to tell us more about that sample you obtained from the Kirst's tin. Alright? "30 hours, wow. See, this is why you wait longer for my videos to come. That, plus I need to collect some stars. What? A coin? The golden coin you found in our crime scene's fire alarm is covered in blood. Could this blood be our victim's? I believe a visit to Viola is in order. Alright. What's this white powder? Oh, are you singing or... I must to the barbers, monsieur. For Medkins I'm marvelous, hairy about the face, and I'm such a tender ass. In my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch. Oh, that wasn't good. Let me guess, Viola, another one of your literary quotes? Indeed, and a rather woolly quote from A Midsummer Night's Dream about Bottoms' relationship with his facial hair. Your sample inspired it. The sample Katrina obtained from the Kirst's tin? How so? In the sample there was more than just toothpaste powder. There was also beeswax, petroleum jelly, and tallow. The common ingredients for mustache wax. If our killer left mustache wax on their tin or toothpaste drops, that must mean our killer has a mustache. And now we know we are one step closer to catching our hairy-lipped killer. Mustache. Alright, now the coin. Katerina, I have some information which could be of use to you. Go on. Excellent, Viola. We're all ears. Firstly, the blood type of the gold piece corresponds to your victim's type. Considering it was retrieved from the crime scene, I believe this is your victim's blood. Secondly, that piece of gold you found is not really gold, but rather a layer of gold over a silver base. This is a common technique performed on jewelry and clothing adornments. This particular item comes from the latter category. It's a button. The eyelet on the back has broken off, thus leaving the circular disc on its own. As we know, our victim wore only silver buttons on his coat. We can ascertain this gold button belongs to our killer. Katerina, as such will lead us to a killer who fancies wearing gold buttons. Hopefully on clothes, not eyes. Katerina, your talents are undeniable. You have covered all the clues we needed to find our killer. Onward to the arrest. Who was it? Oh, so it was the colleague. Is that because he owed you money, or is there something more than that? Mr. Thompson, you're under arrest for the murder of Otis' kid. Not a very friendly thing to do to someone you consider family. Please swear, Katrina, I'm appalled you would think I could do such a thing. Otis was like my brother. Then why did we find residue of your cocaine toothpaste drops all over your brother's dead body? Hell spells this, but Katrina. So having that toothpaste is a crime now? No, but shooting someone dead with a revolver, which was so carelessly left on the crime scene, is. Piffle, we were in a police station. That revolver could have been anybody's. Not everybody owns nor drives an automobile, but you do. Have you found your automobile polish all over that revolver? I guess I found out, much to my regret. I did murder Otis. There isn't much room for regret in a crime that's been premeditated. How does one go from friend to murderer? Otis had lost his way. He was so involved with impressing Adelia that he turned his back on me, on his past. That morning he told me he no longer had room for someone as common as me in his life. Me, too common for him. I'm the one that got Otis off the streets when he had nothing. He turned his back on you, so you shot him in the back? I never intended for it to go this far. I took one of the safety revolvers from the station, but I just wanted to scare him with it. But then we were called to the police station to put out that fire. When we got there, Otis started insulting me again, saying he couldn't let his fiancé's father see him with someone like me. Oh my. And so you shot him and tried to feed his body to the flames? Too bad your clever little plan backfired. You're under arrest for murder, Mr. Thompson. Man. Mr. Thompson, you stand accused of murder in the first degree. How do you plead? I plead just cause, Your Honor. Otis was a bad man. He had committed the worst crime. Betrayal. I may not be a native Concordian, but where I'm from, one does not murder one's friends. Your Honor, Otis had lost his way. He was no longer the heroic man this city loves so dearly. You speak of honor as if you understand, but your actions prove otherwise. It has become far too easy for criminals to run amok in this city, and I will not tolerate such an abuse of law and order. I hereby sentence you to life in prison. Oh my. I will atone for my wrongdoing with a heavy heart. Katrina, brilliant work on capturing Otis Keats' murder. Tragic, however, that it was his own friend who killed him. Regardless, we must now focus our attention on how the fire started. The fire brigade has determined it was arson. But we need to uncover who was behind it. Onward, Katarina. Once more onto the breach. So I keep seeing something on the right side. At first, why did I think it was fireworks? But it's just a car. Alright, we gotta stop. Here we go. Continue playing in a new beginning, number 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!